Most people believe they are making choices: what to watch, what to buy, what to scroll. But what if most of those choices were designed before you even made them? Every day, you interact with systems built to capture one thing: your attention. Not because attention is valuable in itself, but because attention can be converted into clicks, into engagement, into behavior, into profit. And the way this is done is not random, it is engineered. Modern platforms are not just tools, they are behavioral systems, carefully designed environments that shape how you think, feel, and act without you fully noticing it. At the center of this system is something simple: dopamine. Not pleasure, not happiness, but anticipation. Dopamine is not about enjoying something, it is about wanting it. And that distinction changes everything. Because if you can control what people want, you can influence what they do. Every notification, every like, every scroll is not just interaction. It is reinforcement, small, fast, unpredictable rewards. And your brain is highly sensitive to that pattern. In behavioral psychology, this is known as variable reward, the same principle used in slot machines. You don't know when the reward will come, but you know it might. And that maybe is enough to keep you engaged. So you refresh, you scroll, you check again, not because you need to, but because your brain is waiting. And waiting is powerful, because anticipation creates tension, and the brain seeks to resolve that tension. So it continues, again, and again, and again. But here's where it becomes more complex. The rewards you receive are not meaningful. They are small: a like, a view, a short video, a quick response. Individually, they don't matter, but they accumulate. And more importantly, they train your system. They teach your brain to prefer fast stimulation, low effort, immediate feedback, over deep focus, delayed reward, sustained effort. This creates a shift, subtle at first, but significant over time. Your baseline changes. Things that require patience feel harder. Things that take time feel less rewarding. And things that are instant feel more necessary. Not better, necessary. And companies understand this, because the longer you stay engaged, the more valuable you become. So the goal is not just to attract you, it is to keep you for as long as possible, which is why platforms are optimized not for your well-being but for your retention. Endless scroll, autoplay, notifications timed to bring you back, content designed to trigger emotional reactions, outrage, curiosity, comparison, validation. These are not accidents, they are strategies. Because emotional activation increases engagement, and engagement increases profit. But there is a hidden cost, and it is not immediately visible. Because nothing dramatic happens, you don't feel controlled. You feel entertained, distracted, occupied. But over time, something changes. Your attention becomes fragmented. Your tolerance for boredom decreases. Your ability to focus weakens. And your internal state becomes more reactive, more dependent on external input. This creates a loop. You feel slightly uncomfortable. You seek stimulation. You receive quick relief. That relief fades. You seek again. Over time, this loop becomes automatic, not a decision, a pattern, and the more this pattern repeats, more difficult it becomes to engage in deeper, more meaningful activities, because they don't provide the same immediate feedback. Creating feels slower, working feels heavier, thinking feels harder, not because you lost ability, but because your system adapted. And here's the most uncomfortable part. This system does not require your awareness. It works even if you understand it, because it operates at a behavioral level, not just a cognitive one. You can know what is happening and still feel pulled into it. So what can you do? Not eliminate it. That's unrealistic, but reduce its influence. First, increase awareness of triggers. Notice what pulls your attention, not the content, the pattern. Second, create friction. Disable notifications, limit access, change your environment, because ease increases repetition, and friction reduces it. Third, rebuild tolerance for slower rewards. Focus without interruption, even briefly. Let your system readjust, because attention is trainable, but only if you use it intentionally. And finally, Understand this clearly: if something is free, you are not the user, you are the product. Your time, your attention, your behavior, that is what is being monetized. So the question is not, are these systems bad? The question is, how much of your behavior is still yours? And how much of it is being shaped without you noticing?